This one is about healing, whatever that means to you. In my last video, I talked about how you can't fix a problem within a problem. You have to go outside of the problem, find the solution, and bring it into yourself. Bring it into the situation. Bring it into your life. If you want to truly heal, you need to take a systematic approach. What does that mean? That means spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. Not just in your body, but in all of your environments. If you want to truly heal, you need to look at your air quality, your water quality, the quality of your food, where your food is grown. Most food is depleted of essential trace minerals and loaded with heavy metals. So we do what we can. We eat the best that we can, and then we take care of our bodies to fend off these heavy metals and glyphosates and pathogens and really nourish our bodies in ways that are healing. We can do things like detox binders. I've got a great recommendation for you. We can do things like antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. I can make great recommendations for you. We can do adaptogens that help with vagal tone and the gut-brain connection. I can make a great recommendation for you. I think you're getting the hint here. Systemic. Are you detoxing in every way that you possibly can? I'm gonna bet that you're not, because that's why I'm making this video. So let's look at ways we can detox. We can get an air filter to detox our air. We can get water filters to detox our water. We can use heavy metal and chemical binders for the toxins in the foods that we eat. We can sweat a lot to remove toxins. We can do foot baths to remove toxins. We can do infrared saunas to help us sweat, to do more toxin release. And infrared has tremendous properties that heal right into the cellular level. We can do, oh my gosh, the list is endless. Emotionally, we can take time out to feel. I lost all of the listeners right now. Nobody wants to feel. Or conversely, people get stuck in their feels. And that's not healthy either. There was a time when I was first starting my healing journey when I literally had to take timeouts just to cry and just to feel, or to release some anger. I literally had to, there were times when I would literally have to just stop what I was doing and cry. Thankfully, I worked from home and I worked alone, and I was afforded the ability to do these things in the privacy of my own natural environment to just literally break down and cry. And this went on for a very long time because we're not taught how to deal with emotions. We're not taught a lot. And that's why I just want to offer my experience, my trials and tribulations, my mistakes, my successes, because I know I'm not the only one. I'm not that special. I'm not special. I'm not the only one who has stuff. We all have stuff. We all have emotions we don't want to look at. We all have emotions that we think should have been healed a long time ago because that was 1982. Why is it still bothering me? I just really aged myself there. Okay. So we all have our stuff, and we all have to find our stuff to heal. My stuff might not be your stuff might not be my stuff, but I'm hoping my stuff is your stuff. Otherwise, I'm kind of wasting my breath and you're wasting your time. So, what do you do to heal emotionally? Do you allow yourself to go to an exercise class and maybe use a punching bag or a kickboxing or just really vigorous exercise where you're maybe you're pounding or you're lifting really heavily and it just gets some of that anger out. Maybe you're swimming and rinsing it off. Maybe you're running. Just don't run away from the problems. Run through them and run to the other side of them. Maybe it's time for you to start smashing some glass. That feels really good. Grab some glass and launch it. In a safe area, of course. In some areas of the world, there used to be things called anger rooms before COVID. There used to be places where you could go and just smash stuff. I mean, talk about cathartic. What another thing I wish I invented. There are many ways that you can do it mentally too. You can write. Don't shut it down right away, because even if you don't like to write and journaling's dumb and blah, 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 if you do it with intent, it doesn't have to be horrible. It doesn't have to take long, and you can kind of make a ceremony out of it. You know, writing down a memory that comes to you and just going back into that memory and writing down how it felt at that time and how it felt in your body at that time. Did it make you angry? Did it make you scared? Did it make you sad? Did it make you happy? Whatever. Chances are you don't have to write down too many happy memories, but whatever. Write these things down with the intent that as you're writing your words, you're releasing. You're releasing, you're releasing, you're releasing. So by the time that you've got all of your details written and your feelings explored and the situation reviewed and written down, the energy going from your hand to your pen or pencil into that paper is the ceremony and the act of literally getting it out of your energy field. It's a whole different kind of journaling, isn't it? How many have ever done journaling that way? So this way, you don't have pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of all of this stuff. And you're just regurgitating all of the anger and regurgitating all of the sadness and regurgitating all of the feelings that you're trying to heal, but you're not healing because it's just regurgitating the same situations over and over and over. Do it with intent. Intent changes everything. 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 Journal with intent. Paint with intent. Scribble with intent. What are some of the other art? Mosaics is a great way to piece together. Think about mosaics. And I'm not even going to use my experience to overlay yours, but mosaics can be a really beautiful way to piece things together. And again, it's the intent. Maybe you just need to just talk it out with a friend, but don't talk it out with the intent of just regurgitating the problems and complaining and bleh. The intent is to find a solution, or simply to just really verbally get the words out of your energy field and just be done. And if you need the ears of another person to help you do this, so sorry, then use that other person with intent. And you both know that the intent is finding solutions or just getting it literally off your chest. Guys can do this really easily. Women, not so much. Not saying unilaterally guys are this way and women are this way. Don't start writing comments about how I classify men and women, yada yada. It's intent. And the same goes for spiritually. What is your intent spiritually? Do you use your spiritual practices with intent? Do you, if you're a churchgoer, when you go to church and you're following along with Mass and you're saying the prayers that you've been saying since you were in 3rd grade over and over and over, do you do it with intent anymore? Or do you do it because it's become such a habit that it's just words now? Look at the words of those prayers and really feel those words. And if it brings up any emotion or any spiritual curiosity or any curiosity about Mother Mary or perhaps one of the guides or the angels or the saints that's in the prayer, St. Francis has always fascinated me, whatever. What is the intent behind what you're praying? Because we can use our trauma and we can use our experiences as fuel for fire or for water. Do you want to fuel the fire? Or do you want to put the fire out? What are your thoughts? I'm going to close with that.